Let's bring in Keith Wallahan, Victorian Liberal MP. Keith, David just shared with us that the Labor Party believes they're on track to win this seat. Is that your assessment?
I'm getting deja vu and PTSD from last year sitting with you, PK, and the team. Look, if Anthony is close to calling it, it is looking it that way, but I'll wait for Anthony to make it official.
OK, you must be pretty disappointed, though. We've been saying throughout the evening we are in a cost of living crisis. We have had multiple interest rate rises, 12 interest rate rises. This was the perfect storm, wasn't it, for you to pick up a seat like this? What went wrong?
Well, I want to take you back to a year ago where, again, sitting with you, my party faced a 6% two-party preferred swing. We're now facing a swing towards us two-party preferred, looking like a 3 in front of it. You know, you add those two together, that's a big change from where we were a year ago. And I think that's something to celebrate and something to build upon going ahead to the next election.
You are, Keith Wallahan, still one of only 3 Liberals in metropolitan Melbourne. Nathan Conroy does not look like will be joining you as a 4th. What does that tell you about how the Liberal Party is travelling, what it still needs to do in Australia's second largest city?
Well, it depends how you define metropolitan Melbourne. On other definitions, we have 2. So no denying my party has significant work to do in what will be the largest city in Australia. Future governments, the pathway to future governments will be through Melbourne. And I think we do have a good story to tell under the leadership of Peter Dutton. And the onus is on us to earn the trust of Melbourne. And I think today is a step forward. I would have loved to have had Nathan sitting on our side, but I'd like to think that we can get there in the next election, whenever it's called.
What do you need to do that you're not doing at the moment?
And I think the self-reflection starts now. I think Peter Dutton and the team have done an amazing job holding this government to account. But the other side of the equation is making it very clear what we stand for and what solutions we have to the problems that people in Melbourne and Australia are facing.
You need some policies.
In my mind, after cost of living,
you need some policies?
Of course we do. And after cost of living, housing is a top-tier issue. And I'm convinced that whoever can offer a credible solution to young Australians affording a home of their own will have a pathway to government. And I'd like to have my party leading that discussion and providing a real way for average incomes to say they can afford a home again.
OK, Keith Wallahan, thank you for joining us.